Hey, restaurant pros. Managing a restaurant as an independent is difficult. I mean, heck, you look down the street at one of your chain competitors and wonder, what are they doing? Why does it look so easy for them? Is it because they have a corporate office? Is it because they have more marketing money? Is it because they know something I don't? If you've ever wondered why so many of the chain restaurants are so good at restaurant management, stick around and I'm going to tell you their secret. I'm David Scott Peters, restaurant expert, coach, and creator of the Restaurant Prosperity Formula. I've been coaching restaurant owners since 2003, and I'm really glad you're here to learn. I'm going to share with you the secret to how chain restaurants are so good at restaurant management. But before I do that, if you like tips and tricks like this, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and oh yeah, that bell so you're notified when my next video tip comes out. And for more tips and tricks for running a profitable restaurant or to hear restaurant owner success stories, make sure you tune in to my podcast, Restaurant Prosperity Formula, found on all the popular podcasting services. Okay, how is it that many of the chain restaurants out there are so good at restaurant management? I'm about to tell you. First, you might be thinking to yourself, what makes this guy have the ability to talk on this subject? How do I know he's right? Let me answer that question. Let me get it out of the way right from the beginning. Included in my restaurant experience, a wealth of experience, many years, I've worked as the director of operations and then the chief operating officer for a 30-unit restaurant sports bar chain here in Arizona almost 20 years ago. That's before I started following my passion to coach independent restaurants like my mom's when I grew up working for her. Okay, now that we got that out of the way. So now the answer you've been waiting for. Why are chain restaurants so good at restaurant management? The answer is short and sweet. Systems, training, and accountability. Let's talk about the systems. They have systems for everything. Systems that allow them to impose their will without being there. From checklists to systems for ordering and inventory and recipe costing cards, system for labor control, scheduling, from templates to labor cost percentages to dollars per labor hour worked. They have systems for training. They have systems for anything and everything you can imagine, from counting a bar drawer back to $300 to doing dollars per labor hour worked. See, they've learned that if they teach people their system, their process, their way, they get things done their way without having to be in the building. Now, that second piece is training. I mentioned it as a training system, but training is incredibly important. See, we have to train people what their job is, how to do it, how well it should be done, more importantly, by when. Whether it's a line employee to management, they have training systems that people have to sign off and make sure they pass tests and do things in a certain way that when they hit the ground running, they are trained to their standard, ensuring things get done their way. And last but not least, one of the biggest things they have is accountability. See, often they've got a district manager with an iron fist saying, do this or you will not have a job. Now, while I may not agree with that kind of management philosophy, the truth is people do things a certain way and understand it's non-negotiable. There's no, oh, I tried and it was difficult and this happened and so on. It's got to happen. So when you have those three things together, you truly can make a difference in your business. And here's the crazy part. If you take this chain restaurant secret and implement it in your independent restaurant, you will actually be the one who kicks their ass because you can adapt to your market as things change on a moment's notice. They can't. You can provide stellar customer service. They can't. They can just do a good job. You can get to know your actual customers. They know you, the owner, the managers, the people who live in that community, and so on. See, it's not like systems, training, and accountability are just for the chains. It's just that they've made them a priority, which allows some of them to have thousands of restaurant locations worldwide without having a single owner in any one of them and thrive. So you need to take a page out of the chain restaurant playbook and document, train, and hold your managers accountable to your systems. And you'll be on your way to restaurant prosperity, which is freedom for your restaurant and the financial freedom you deserve. If you're tired of not being able to leave your restaurant because no one else knows how to run it, I want to make sure you know it doesn't have to be that way. You can leave your restaurant. It is possible to build a team of people who know how you want the restaurant to run with trained and responsible people in place. You can give yourself time away. What would you do if you had time away from your restaurant? Would you sleep better? Would your relationships improve? Would you feel more relaxed? These are all things you deserve to experience as a business owner. It's why we own our own businesses. If you would like to learn how to own a restaurant that doesn't depend on you to be successful, click the link in the description to watch a free video to learn exactly what you have to do. Also, be sure to subscribe to get my weekly tips and watch these 2 videos to get more information and guidance for running a successful restaurant.